What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com. We got another news video today. We got some good stuff to talk about from Jordan Brand, one thing from Adidas, and Nike. But without wasting too much of your time, let's jump into the news. A few days ago, Kanye West made his return to Twitter, and his first tweet, well, one of his first tweets was actually a shot at Nike. He basically said that the M2K Techno, a new model that's basically an updated Monarch, is a ripoff of his 500. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of either of the shoes, but he did share in what I thought was kind of cool, an early Photoshop sample of the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350. One thing I will say is that I'm happy that Adidas and Kanye West did not release this early sample. It definitely needed a lot of work, and although I'm not a huge fan of the 350, not really a fan at all, but I could say that that's probably the best model from his line. On April 20th, also known as 420, Nike Skateboarding will release the Nike SB Dunk Mid, known as White Widow. This is actually the global release. There was an exclusive release on April 14th that took place at La Familia Skate Shop. Now, again, I'm not a fan of the mid top of the SB Dunk, but this pair is actually really nice. It features long hair suede throughout. We have a hint of what's being called fresh mint, a little bit of red. In addition, there is some unique artwork on the insoles. So this pair, like I said, dropping on April 20th, and the retail price will be $100. Looks like Nike Basketball is digging a little bit deeper in the whole zodiac signs and releasing shoes and all that. And here we have the Nike PG2, known as Taurus, and this release is due to his birthday being on May 2nd. That's not when they'll release, I'll get to that in a second, but this shoe features a black, white, and solar red color combination. We have a translucent outsole, and I'm not really sure what the logo is on the tongue. I think it's just stars for astrology. I'm not 100% sure on that, but if you do know, let me know in the comments. But the date will be May 4th, 2018, so that's going to be 2 days after his birthday, and the retail price will be $110. Also, the images shown here, this is actually a grade school, and I do believe they're releasing in adult sizes. Not long ago, the Nike Lebron 15 Diamond Turf released part of Lebron Watch. A few days after that, he was seen wearing what was being called an alternate pair, which features an all-red upper, and it's on the screen now. The good news is that LeBron James has confirmed that this shoe will be releasing sometime during summer of 2018. When, what time, day, all that good stuff, we don't know. Personally, I've been a huge fan of the LeBron Watch series. I haven't got any pairs, but I feel like stuff like this will actually help Nike Basketball become popular once again. During Game 1 of the NBA playoffs, LeBron James and Cleveland Cavaliers took on the Indiana Pacers, and the Pacers made a statement against the Cleveland Cavaliers and beat them bad. But what LeBron had on his feet is known as the LeBron 15 Shox Bb4. Now, the original shoe, which it's inspired by, was worn by Vince Carter, known as the Nike Shox Bb4. Again, this is another pair I think is extremely dope. It features silver battle knit across the uppers. We also have black, and it looks like purple, but the original release has a royal blue shade, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. Sadly, we don't have release information. We don't know if this pair is going to drop or staying exclusive to LeBron. Honestly, I hope they do launch. I feel that Nike should be continuing to drop stuff like this. It's really dope, the concept and everything. And I'm not even a huge fan of LeBron 50. I didn't actually like him at all until they started doing this whole LeBron Watch stuff. Really made me like him, but don't have any pairs. Skepta will be collaborating with Nike Sportswear once again, and his upcoming release will be a hybrid. It'll feature the Nike Air Max 97 and the Nike Air Max BW. This year will be the year of the hybrids once again. I'm sure most of you may remember back, I think in 2008 and forward, they did a lot of hybrids at Nike and even Jordan Brand. Well, we'll have a lot of Nike Air Max hybrids. Some of them look clean, some of them I don't really like. But that will be in a video dropping this week. I'm just waiting for a day that there's not a lot of news so I can just unload all that. We don't have any images of the shoe yet, and what's on screen is actually a Photoshop, but they'll feature a Summit White and Hyper Cobalt color combination. Now, the rumor that's going around is that they're going to drop on May 3rd. That's actually pretty close, and we haven't yet to see a leak. Maybe this week we'll see one, because if that's the date, I'm pretty sure we would have seen a leak by now. If you've been following Sneaker Files on Instagram, then you would have seen that I posted that Don C would have a collaboration with Jordan Brand. The shoes, which are called the Jordan Legacy 312, is once again a hybrid, which mashes up three models: the Air Jordan 1, the Air Jordan 3, and the Nike Air Alpha Force. Don C recently showcased an on-feet look, and I mean, this is really brief. I wanted to throw this in here. And just to throw in as well, there will be a lot of colorways releasing. One for the Lakers, one for Detroit. I also know that there's a medicine ball pair dropping. Currently, there isn't a release date. I know that there's one pair dropping in June, and that is being called Ghost Green. No images of that. There was just a Photoshop mocked up, but more information soon. Over the weekend in Chicago, Jordan Brand held an Homage to Home event, and at the event, they released what's being called the Air Jordan 1 Sale Homage to Home. And this pair is limited to 100. So basically all this is the sale pair that dropped over the summer of 2017. The only difference is we have 312 and Shy across the panels. Now to me, I would never pay resale for this, but if I was in Chicago, yes, I definitely would have picked them up because that's pretty dope. But yeah, other than that, you can pretty much do this yourself. Quick stop at the Air Jordan 11 Low Respect for Derek Jeter. We finally have a release date. Originally, they were expected to drop during April. Now the new date, actually the official date, is May 14th. Retail price is $200. I'm not sure if these are going to be limited. If they are, definitely going to sell out. Once I have additional information, if they're going to be limited or a GR, I'll make sure to let you guys know. Now here's something I like a lot. This is the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Clay Green. Last week, shared an image, was basically a few images. It was a first look at the shoe. Now we have additional product shots. I'm not even discouraged about the shoe having suede. I think it all ties in really nicely. And the release date stays the same, May 1st. Retail price will be $160. Now in this pack, because there's going to be actually 4 colorways dropping on the same day, I'm hearing some of them are going to be a bit more limited than others, somewhat like the Gatorade pack. I believe one pair, I forgot which colorway, it was really limited, sold out fast. I wouldn't say really limited, but more limited than the other ones. We also got a first look at the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Hyper Royal. Now news broke about the shoe a few months back, well just the color description, the release time frame and stuff like that. And there was a Photoshop mocked up, but the Photoshop is quite different than what we're getting. It's basically hyper blue throughout the whole base and the outsole. Then we have Cell, which lands on the Nike swoosh, the wings branding, Nike Air, and the midsole. Overall, I don't think it's that bad. I just think it's really simple and I like blue. So again, I'd probably pick it up. But if this isn't a limited release, it's definitely going to sit. July 7th is the date they're going to drop and the retail price is $160. Technically, this isn't a first look because about a few weeks back, actually, there was a very bad image floating around on Instagram, but this is the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, known as Blue Moon. This is part of the whole pack with the clay green, the yellow pair, and I believe the 6 rings. They're all going to feature the black toe theme, suede around the heel, as well as the Nike swoosh, and this is a must pick up for me. Not sure about availability. I just, like I previously said, a few pairs are going to be more limited than others. I just don't know which one. May 1st is the date for this pair, and retail price will be $160. In last week's video, I shared an image of just the heel of the Travis Scott Air Jordan 4 collaboration known as Cactus Jack. Now, a video has surfaced on Instagram. I can't even pronounce the user's name, but like always, all the credit will be in the description below. He pretty much gives us a 360 look at the shoe. They definitely have Eminem vibes. I mean, there's minor changes here and there, of course. Cactus Jack is seen on the heel, but since we're only seeing one shoe, it's still possible Nike Air is on one of them, just like the Kylie Jenner pair, but I kind of doubt it. We'll see. Maybe the Jumpman logo. Either way, additional information isn't known at this point, dropping sometime during June. We don't have a retail price, but I'm sure if we're getting leaks this early, additional images are going to come out as well as the release date and retail price. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com and then we take it to YouTube. Before I do this whole outro thing, want to thank everybody for all the support on the previous video. I saw all the comments. It was very overwhelming, but so appreciated. You guys don't even know, and I thank you very much. Now, as far as what I like in this video, both LeBron 15s definitely are dope. The Blue Moon and Clay Green, both of those are nice. The Hyper Royal, a bit on the plain side, but it is something I would pick up. Possibly wait till it goes on sale. And the Travis Scott Air Jordan 4 collaboration. I saw so many people saying it was a broke man's Eminem. Now, I don't know what the Eminem goes for. I've heard 50K in the 20,000 range. That's insane. But I guarantee you, if these release, resale is going to be very high. So I'm probably going to need a broke man Travis Scott pair in order to get something like that, because I actually like it a lot. But that's not because it's him who's collaborating on it. I'd rather have the Eminem. It's just I'm a big fan of blue, and I just think the whole concept behind it, the whole execution of colors and everything looks very nice. But that does it for me. Leave a comment below, and if you haven't yet, make sure to like this video. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.